Welcome to the first episode in the Sort It With Me series. In today's episode, we'll be tackling the overbearing guest bedroom.
See, I wasn't lying at how bad this room really is. So, get comfortable and let's get it sorted.
One of the first things that I noticed when I came into this room was that we had some new bedding for our bedroom, just randomly on the floor. Personally, I love laundry, so I saw that as a green light to getting the washing machine on and getting that invisible box ticked. The reason behind starting this Sort It With Me series is because at times I can feel super overwhelmed with the amount that there is to do in life. We're all in the same boat, in it together. And so, if this series can help encourage somebody to clear out a drawer, cupboard, wardrobe or room, or heck, even your whole house, then mission accomplished. I find that having a clear space equals a clear mind, and this second bedroom is not allowing me to have a clear mind.
I feel much happier with where we're at. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's remember that with this room. Now thinking that I work from one corner round to the other part of the room. So I'm going to start in what is the opposite end of the room to where I currently am. Get things moving. Probably doesn't make the most sense because I am going to have to climb over things that are directly in front of me as I speak to you. But I always think if you can turn around and look back and see progress, it's a win. So this bit here, this side of the room, is what we're going to tackle. This is realistic. My house is not polished or perfect, and I love it for what it is, but every now and again I just feel as though I need a declutter, organise, and to get it sorted. You know, me and my husband are not precious about this room in the slightest, but we do have an agreement with the house, and that is that no matter what is here has to be taken care of before we do anything else. So we might not be all that bothered about this room, and it absolutely 100% obviously has become a dumping ground, but I can't drop my end of the bargain and forget what we agreed. So yeah, here I go cleaning the old radiator. My idea with the bed is that everything on it needs to find a home, but as part of this, I also need to sort out under the bed. So I need floor space, obviously, to be able to bring all of that out, go through it all, put things back and away into their home. I do know that if any of this stuff is likely to stay, it's likely to stay in this room. If not, it will be going. There is no need for it anywhere in the house, barring the pyjamas. Is anybody else there with me with pyjamas? You can never have too many. And these in here are my winter pyjamas. No, I'm sorry. We can't get rid of those right now just because it is roasting hot. Ignore the fact that I'm in this. It's boiling. So I'm just going to give this space a hoover that I have sorted out this evening, and then back to it tomorrow.
Sorting out this room is also a bit of a snowball effect, in that I realise there's things being stored in here that shouldn't be, and therefore they need to go elsewhere in the house. And that's when the snowball happens. The realisation that other areas in the house need organising, arranging, decluttering, cleaning. The list is endless. We all know it. But that's where we can tackle this together. And that's really where I hope this series kicks in and helps some of you out there. Our homes, no matter how big or small, are a super important space for us and for our well-being. Let's take care of them and enjoy them. The next day I was fresh, ready, rearing to go. So continuing with my method of working around the room, aka avoiding the bed at all costs and adding to it constantly, I started working on my drawers. It's the simple things, and I'd forgotten what even the top of this unit looked like, and it was quite a pleasant surprise to see it looking so nice.
Absolute horrendous chaos. But it's not. We are slowly getting there. The windowsill is on its third coat of paint now. The biggest problem that I am facing mentally is actually what stuff needs to go. This room has far too much stuff in it, as you've seen, and I need to decide what needs to go. The landing is starting to look ridiculous. So we've got bits for the attic and the utility, we've got stuff to go back down into the hall, ignore the state of the bathroom in the background, we've got stuff for a Vinted upload, and then we come back into here, which isn't looking too great either at the moment.
Feeling like I was almost on the home stretch because I was on the last segment of the room, or at least that's what I was telling myself. I got some wind in my sails and started to get my head down and crack on. As I've mentioned, some of this stuff will be going and none of it will go to waste. I'll make sure that it goes to some of our local charity shops. I might try selling some of it on eBay and or Vinted, and even some items may go on Facebook Marketplace. Whilst sorting the room out, I decided it would be quite nice to change the mirror for the picture that we already have on the wall and get rid of the mirror. If you look closely, you'll see that I didn't bother measuring for this nail to go into the wall. I just winged it, and in the end it worked out pretty well. We've only got one extra hole in the wall that's not really needed. But Tom is none the wiser to that, so for the moment, I'm safe.
And here we have it. I am so happy with the end result. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to do this series. Honestly, I can't tell you how pumped I am for it. So if you like what you saw today, please like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!